Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Gorilla Blood Radio. My name is Daniel Correa, and I am on location back in my former state, California. Alongside me, as always, is Scott NDX out in New York City. What's up, Scott?
Brian's fucked. You're never going to see Texas again, are you?
I don't know yet. I enjoy it here. It's definitely fun to see family and friends and former coworkers and stuff like that. I'm getting work while I'm out here, which is nice. Back at my old high school, because the high school in Texas finished early. They finished super early. It's ridiculous.
Don't they start like August 1st?
No, shockingly. Well, at least for this coming year, they start, I think, the last full week of August is their first week.
Jesus, that's like the charter that I work in.
Yeah.
At least, usually, this year they're starting after Labor Day.
Yeah, that's what I was used to growing up, but then by the time I got to high school, it started being before, we'd start like the Thursday before and go 2 days just to get acclimated to the classroom again, and then you'd have the Labor Day holiday weekend, and then, okay, cool, now it's for reals.
Nah, we would always go after Labor Day because that would be like we always start on a Wednesday here.
Okay.
That's the normal time we usually start, would be like on a Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. We go from like Wednesday to Wednesday.
Yeah, because I know, like, just comparing things from where this high school I was at in Texas this year to my former school, which I'm filling in for right now while I'm here in California. Texas schools right now, to my knowledge, at least just from where I'm at, they go 15 minutes longer every day. We start at 8:45 and get out at 4 o'clock.
I like those times better than what I used to do. Shit, 8:45 is fantastic.
Yeah, out here in California, they go from like 8 o'clock to like, I think it's like 3:10 officially.
Yeah, fuck you too.
So it's like, yeah, it's
fuck
like
California, fuck Texas and their school times. I remember I had to be at school by 7:30.
Oh, geez, really? Wow.
Yeah, back in high school when I was doing my junior and senior years. Now, when you're a freshman, you get the later classes, so you don't go till like 11 o'clock unless you're doing a shitload of extracurricular shit. Which, of course, I didn't fucking do because, fuck being in school longer.
You went public school or you go charter?
Public.
Okay. Huh, interesting.
So, for my elementary school, you had to be there by 7:30 for class to start. Like, homeroom was 7:45.
Wow.
And regular classes started at 8, and we were done by 3.
Huh.
So, normally it's 8 to 3.
Just about, okay.
But if you wanted to get there for breakfast, you had to get there like 7 or 7:15.
Yeah, that's a lot of schools now are providing breakfast, which is great. I think that's a phenomenal thing.
Because kids need food.
Yeah, and
sometimes that's like the only time they're going to get a true meal.
Well, and just going from there to here now, I start to notice the little subtle things. The breakfast is now at both, which is great. School buses, okay? In Texas, there are actual school buses that will go and pick up a bunch of kids on one of the corners and actually take them to school. Here in California. In California, they have the short buses for the special needs kids that need it, but they do not have regular school buses for the regular students. You have to either be dropped off by a parent, you walk yourself, or in some of the cases, because I know it happens, people will use a family member's address and they'll bus themselves in on the local Alameda County transit buses.
Yeah, get a Metro card.
Yeah, essentially the same thing. Yeah. So, and they'll come in from Oakland. Some of them will legit come in from downtown San Leandro on the border of Oakland to come in to go to the better school. Which, for me, I don't understand why people who do that could be against school choice. But that's something that we can discuss at a later date if you want to.
Just idiots.
So, but yeah.
I just find it idiotic that, you can't have, people bus to where they need to go. At least, even if you charge people like at my charter, the buses aren't free.
Yeah.
It's a paid service, but at least they'll drop your kids off to your house.
See, that's cool.
When I was going to junior high, my bus stop was like a block and a half away. I lived on 77th. It was on 75th and Penelope.
So you just walk down there in the morning and just wait?
Yeah, pretty much. I'd leave at like 7:15, get picked up. Actually, probably even earlier than that, because we were one of the first pickups.
Nice.
But they'd pick up generally in my general area, so it'd be like 5 pickups within a 3-4 mile radius, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd all head to the school.
Right on.
So each bus had like little zones, and we get dropped off at our zone, and then we go our separate ways and go home.
Yeah. See, that makes sense to me. I mean, out here in California, it seems weird to me that they don't.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I mean,
Where the fuck is your tax money going to?
See, that's what I don't know. Like, that's another reason why I kind of got out of this state for the most part. I mean, I love my family and I love the weather out here, but everything else baffles me. But yeah,
that sounds really
it's very mismanaged. It's very mismanaged. For the most part, doing what you're doing at the charter, do you have to be part of the teachers union out there?
No, we can't. We are not unionized.
Okay.
We are fucked in that.
Yeah.
We don't have that type of luxury.
Yeah, because
we are not teachers. We are, at-will employees. Even though we can't ever fucking fire anyone if we want to. Right. That's a story I'll tell you off the air.
Okay, but yeah, man, because it's one of those things. Like, as a substitute, I didn't have to join the union. If same thing in Texas. Texas is an at-will state. So there's no teachers unions. You don't have to be. Well, I take that back. I'm an
after-school provider.
Yeah.
So I'm completely different. I'm a non-profit worker.
I take that back. There are teachers unions in Texas. You are not required to be part of a teachers union in order to teach
in New York.
Texas.
It's kind of mandatory. If you want to be a teacher, it's a unionized thing unless you're working in charters. Charters are not unionized.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why a lot of teachers don't like charters, because they can get shit canned anytime.
Yeah. I get it.
If you're not doing your fucking job.
Yeah, see, I think that's the reason why I don't particularly like unions, is because you should be hired and fired based on your merits and your actions, not necessarily not fired because somebody or the union in itself is protecting you. Because I've had, finally, thank God, there was one he was my teacher in high school, and then became a colleague as I started getting into coaching and subbing. He finally got removed from a classroom for inappropriate behavior with trying to make comments at students, inappropriate comments towards young female students. So he finally got let go, but they gave him the golden handshake and said, okay, well, you can leave and you'll get your pension, but you have to leave now.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And that's what bothers me, is that he still got away with everything still intact, and it took that long. It's been all the rumors had been swirling since before I was even in high school myself, and then finally 15 plus years later, almost, finally gets removed. So
nothing ever goes right these days.
Yeah. So, but no, even, like, again, Texas compared to California, there's not as many early days. It's usually the 8:45 till 4 almost every single day.
Honestly, I would have much preferred that schedule. That's such a better schedule.
Yeah, but I mean, so, like, here in California, my old alma mater, they do 1 day a week. They go from 8 o'clock until like 1:35 or 1:40, something like that. So they get out like basically almost an hour and a half early.
Is that to allow teachers to do some training?
It's supposed to be, yeah. They're supposed to have a teachers meeting every week on those days, but I have not the way that Texas gets around that, from what I've gathered, is the teachers, depending on what subject matter you are, during third period, which is the lunch period, the overlapping lunch period, all of the science department will have the same lunch. All of the history department will have the same lunch. So if they have to have a meeting, they all come together for the 35 minutes, have lunch together, and have their meeting. I was like, that's how they get around it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So by the time May rolls around, the only reason why they would have to stay later than the middle of May is if there was bad weather days and they had to cancel school. So it kind of makes sense. They probably don't get as many random holidays off either, because I know California, for some reason, they won't give you Washington's birthday or Lincoln's birthday. They give you the one President's Day holiday, and then they'll like randomly give you like Cesar Chavez Day, because California is obsessed with Mexico, and Cesar Chavez worked for migrant farm workers.
Yeah, what we have here is spring break.
Oh, do you guys get 2 weeks, or do you get one?
We got lucky. We got 7 days this year.
Oh, okay.
It's usually a week. Last year was 6. This year was 7. It's getting weird now, but it's normally just 5 fucking days. Midwinter recess, 5 fucking days. You know.
Do you get the whole Thanksgiving week off, or just Wednesday through, or Thursday, Friday only?
Just Thursday and Friday. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. Out here in California, just in the past couple of years, they started giving the whole week off, and I'm like, this is kind of overkill. As much as I like it for the vacation, I don't like it because I don't get work. I don't get paid. I get paid by the day.
Shit, do you need that many? First of all, how many fucking days of school do you need in California?
I think it's
180, 170.
Yeah, I think it's like 180, 183, 182, something like that. I think is what the number is.
So how the fuck do you fit them all in? For Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. That's why
Are you gonna start having classes in July?
That's why I think they have to go all the way till like this year. The last day officially for the kids in school was June the 15th.
You still get out earlier than New York.
Are you serious?
Last day of school is June 20. Fuck, I gotta bring up the calendar now.
Oh God.
The shit. Fuck you and your ass. June 28th. Wednesday, June 28th.
Damn, dude.
Maybe Thursday the 29th.
That's insane. How many?
When does California start?
Usually the last week of August.
So you start earlier, okay? So that makes a little difference.
Yeah.
Still, like, my program ends on the 16th.
Damn. That's just a trip. I don't that seems so weird. Because you said you start the Wednesday after Labor Day. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's going to be September 5th next year.
Okay. So, yeah, you start maybe... the California kids would get maybe 7 school days in before you guys have your first one.
Yeah, well, not for the charter normally. This year it's the first time for a long... I've been working at the school. This is the first time I've ever seen them, open early, open this late. They usually open, like, the 26th, 27th, 28th of August. You know, they'll be open for 2 or 3 days before Labor Day, and then they get the 3-day weekend, and then they come back. Which I always thought was idiotic. So I think them doing it this way is a little better.
Yeah, I just wish it was after all the time. I will never understand why they switched it.
That's just crazy. Some of these different times, and they still want to do like Common Core. Oh, you go to each school. No, you can't, because you'll still be 2 or 3 weeks behind in some fucking areas.
Yeah,
I didn't learn this shit in New York. Why not? Because we started 2 weeks later than you, because fucking summer. Yeah,
well, you know what? Even like Texas doesn't have Common Core. California does. The one thing. I think it's the dumbest thing, honestly. One of the.
All we're doing is teaching kids to fucking take tests.
Yeah, and that's what bothers me. I don't like the whole test taking thing.
Just to see if the teachers are teaching the kids to take a fucking test.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing now. I understand now, like you could do everything via the computer. There's very, very few tests now that are actually on paper, and they change some of these tests to where some of them are straightforward, exactly like the ones would be in the test booklets, the paper printouts, where you just fill in the bubble or pick the choice and move on. Now, depending on the subject matter, some of these tests, you start on the computer, and it doesn't tell you if you get it right or wrong, but if you get it right, the questions get progressively harder. And I'm looking at that going, so how does that assess the kid that way comparative to the other students around? You're
less stupid than him because you answered more questions right.
But here's the kicker though. It can get to a point where you may answer, okay, I answer one question right, you answer one question right. I answer the next question wrong, you answer the next question right. So technically, we're going along, your questions are getting progressively harder if you get them right. If I continue getting a couple of them wrong, then mine are going to stay about the same difficulty. Then later on, you miss a bunch of questions in a row, and I start getting them right, and all of a sudden we have the same amount of correct answers, but my questions were progressively easier the whole time. Were actually easier majority of the test, where yours were harder.
Oh God, what are they doing?
It just to me that just seems weird. I don't understand. I don't know.
How does kids learn anything?
I don't know. It just I'm telling
you, I'm gonna continue saying it. I've been saying it for 7 years. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm sure you know what I'm about to say. You don't want to say it, do you?
What? Go ahead and say it.
The pussification of America.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. I do think that has a lot to do with it. And also, too, it just... I don't know New York from Adam, but it's one of those things where you could tell just from California to Texas, it's a completely different lifestyle, and it's a completely different classroom aspect, because you can tell which kids want it more, and the divide in California is very sharp. There's maybe 20% of kids that really want to be there and want to try hard, and the rest just don't, and you can tell. And I don't know if it's just their upbringing or whatever in grand scheme of things. But in Texas, I feel it's the exact opposite. I think there's more like 75 to 80% that actually care, and the rest don't. And it's like I said, it's kind of one of those things where being a sub, I can't really necessarily affect that one way or the other, but I do see it on a regular basis. So, but yeah, no, you can tell like some of the kids that don't care out there, it's not necessarily that they don't know what they're doing, they just don't want to try. They're lazy. There's a lot of lazy kids out there. So.
Well, yeah, there's lazy kids, but it also doesn't help that, the shit that we're trying to teach them is way too complicated for what they really need to learn.
True. That is very true.
Some of these fucking methods that they have in the schools these days are ridiculous. When all you need to do is teach them the things that we learned, and we were able to figure this out real easy.
No, it's very true. And you know what? I gotta ask, because again, California doesn't have them anymore, just because they say, oh, well, we don't have the money or we don't have somebody to teach these classes. When you were in high school, did you have driver's ed?
My school didn't. Some schools do. My school didn't. Not that I know of.
Did your school have home economics?
No.
Okay.
We had computer classes, though.
Okay, so you started getting into that.
We had computer lab, and we went pretty deep, too. We were teaching us how to use, the presentation program.
Oh, PowerPoint.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
Yeah.
So that would be like your second or third term in the program. Cool. But like they really taught you Excel, they taught you Word, taught you how to use different fonts, shortcuts, shit like that.
Nice. Did you guys have any like auto body or anything like that?
We didn't have a setup like that in my high school.
Okay. Other schools around you did?
There are other schools that do have shit like that, but they're more vocational.
Okay. Yeah, because that's with the way, like I said, with the way the schools are out here in California, there was certain schools that had certain things. Like my high school that I went to had more of a like performing arts and studio type stuff where you can actually do journalism and videography. Other schools, like they had some of those occupational schools, went even more in depth, and you can go and learn auto body. They had like basic beginning nursing type courses if that was something you wanted to get into. Digital graphics and marketing, stuff like that. Now, I mean, and then when I was there, they had the home ec courses, but now there's no home ec. There's no what was I going to say? There's no auto body type stuff unless you go to the vocational. There's no driver's ed, nothing like that at all. You have to go take that and spend your own money. In Texas, though, that was in California. In Texas, though, they don't have the driver's ed, but they do have a class called, like, they have like a home ec type class, which again gets the kids into a little bit of basic knowledge, sewing and cooking and money matters types of things, like how to balance a checkbook and how to do taxes and all that kind of stuff, which I think should be in every school. And then they also have stuff about where, like, I'm assuming you had to take a health class or something about like just the basics of the human body and nutrition and things like that.
Yeah, that was my nap time.
Okay. Did you guys have to do the robot fake baby thing that cried randomly and you had to
No.
You didn't have to?
Nope.
Okay. When I was in high school, I lucked out because I got the new health teacher and they didn't give him access to those weird doll things. So I didn't have to do it, but they did have them in my high school. In Texas, they still have them. And literally, those things will cry at random intervals of the day and night, and you got to put a key in the dang thing to get it to stop crying. And I think that's kind of awesome because now it at least puts in the kids' heads, hey, I mean, don't do the crime if you can't do the time kind of thing.
Yeah, but that also might put in the kids' heads, hey, I can do this with a real baby.
Yeah, that's possible, but who knows?
And then we have 16-year-olds with kids.
Well, it happens anyway. No matter where you go, it happens.
So fuck it. I mean, why waste the money on a robot?
So I don't know, but shoot, I've been joking around with people when I'm in that class when I've seen them having the babies. I'm like, you know what they should just do for this class is just play the same episode of like VeggieTales for like 4 hours nonstop, all the while have a track of a crying baby in the background. And that's your entire class. You just got to sit there and do nothing.
What type of fucking horror show are you trying to put these kids through? What is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to scare them into, like, keeping it in their pants.
You're a horrible human being. You know that, right?
I don't think so. I think that's...
I am telling you, you are a horrible human being.
Oh, man, that's funny. Good Lord. So, shoot, man. Did you hear about the passing of what's his name? Greg Allman from the Allman Brothers Band?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he just passed away just either early this morning or late last night.
I know. I heard that Roger Moore died.
Yeah, and the great James Bond actor Roger Moore passed away. So that's two, and I'm thinking, oh crap, here we go. Who's gonna be the next one to go?
Oh, there's been a few deaths this year. It's not like it was the only one.
I know. It's just it always happens in threes, usually within like a few days of each other. It's like
there's been a lot of threes lately, then, and I'm just missing a few apparently. There's just been a lot of people dying already.
Yeah, you know what?
Unfortunately, they're coming up into that age when they're going to die.
Yeah, let me see. 2017 deaths. This is how morbid the show's getting right now. Deaths in 2017.
Oh, this didn't take long to get to this subject.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna.
We only got through May.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna look on Wikipedia because anybody can throw anything up on Wikipedia. I'm gonna try to avoid the Wikipedia stuff. Oh.
Go. What?
Okay, you won't necessarily know the name, but the name is Lisa Spoonhour. She was the actress who played Caitlin, I think it was her name, Caitlin in Clerks, Caitlin Bree in Clerks, the Dante's girlfriend that he tried to get back with, and she fucked the dead guy in the bathroom, not realizing he was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she passed away, 44 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She just passed too, like within the last week or so, I think. So she was the 2, and now Greg Allman was 3. We just had Roger Moore. He had a battle with cancer. So and shockingly, I've never been a Bond person. I seriously, like, aside from the Daniel Craig ones that, like, my friends were like, oh, you gotta go see these. Okay, I'll go with a couple people or whatnot and go see them. I have never watched a James Bond movie outside of those. The Casino Royale, and I can't remember the other one.
Corey's gonna cross the border and kick your ass.
Who? Corey's? That's funny. Oh man. Let's see here. Roger Ailes from Fox. I guess he passed away and like about a little over 10 days ago, something like that. About 10 days ago. He was one of the founders of Fox News. Okay, take that back. We did get our 3 because we lost Chris Cornell as well just this past.
Oh yeah.
From Soundgarden. Dang, man. So yeah, we did hit our 3 already for the. Dang, that's crazy. I just for those of you who don't know who Chris Cornell is, Soundgarden.
Shame on you.
Yeah, Black Hole Sun. Also.
Slave.
Yeah, Audio Slave, Temple of the Dog. From back in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, Harry was.
Amazing singer.
Yeah, Harry the Boobs was pretty bent out of shape because he liked Temple of the Dog back in the day too. So let's see. Please, no more ads. Paramount CEO Brad Gray passed away just on the 14th of May. He oversaw There Will Be Blood, Paranormal Activity franchises, No Country for Old Men. So he had a hand in some good ones. Powers Booth, apparently he is an actor. I don't remember him.
Oh yeah, he played Gorilla Grodd in the Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, okay. Maybe we did bring up his name a few weeks ago when we were talking about all that kind of stuff. Here's that. Michael Parks.
Yeah, the sheriff from like every fucking Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez film.
Yeah, that was the main thing it says on here is Quentin Tarantino, and this guy actually was in, speaking of Clerks, he was in a couple of Kevin Smith movies, Red State and Tusk as well.
Great actor.
So, let's see. We lost Big Black. Remember from Robin Big on MTV? Christopher Boykin, Big Black.
No, I never watched that.
Rob Dyrdek, the skateboarder.
I know who Rob Dyrdek is, unfortunately.
Yeah, he Big Black was his like bodyguard best friend, so he just passed here. That's interesting, man. Let's see. Bob Wilson, father of Luke and Owen Wilson, passed away after battling Alzheimer's. He actually was one of the pioneers for North Texas Public Broadcasting Station. So, yeah, I didn't realize they were from there. And then he is also partially responsible for bringing Monty Python's Flying Circus to the U.S.
Oh, fully for him, man. That's great.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that one. It's just funny thinking about this stuff. Filmmaker John Demme, Demme. He had esophageal cancer. He was a writer, director, producer, and he won Best Director Award for 1991's The Silence of the Lambs.
Amazing movie.
Yes. Dude, the BBC America shows The Silence of the Lambs like every freaking weekend. It's really funny to see that on TV so often. So...
It's a good movie. I wish I had the Criterion Collection only because I want to know what the specials they had for it were.
Yeah.
I always like those. Like, I found the RoboCop Criterion Collection and I bought that shit right away. Even though it's worthless, even though it's out of print and worthless. I don't care about the value. I just wanted to watch the shit on it.
Yeah. Jonathan Demme also did Philadelphia and the Manchurian Candidate remake.
I really enjoyed that. And I've enjoyed Philadelphia. I actually own all three of those.
Nice. We lost Erin Moran of Happy Days and Joni Loves Chachi fame. She was the sister of On Happy Days, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Clifton James, who is an actor. Let's see. Dozens of film, TV, stage credits. He was best known for his comedic role as Louisiana Sheriff J.W. Pepper in the Roger Moore starring James Bond films Live and Let Die and The Man with the Golden Gun. He was also in Cool Hand Luke and The Untouchables, 8 Men Out. Dang. I don't know. It seems like every few months or so we do stuff like this, and it's like, wow, this many people.
I didn't realize all these people died.
Yeah, Cuba Gooding Sr. passed away. Oh man.
You know, I never thought that there was a senior. Even though his fucking name is Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I know, which is funny. The fun part is, before I knew who Cuba Gooding Jr. was, I knew who his brother was, Omar Gooding from.
Well, anyone who watched, Wild and Crazy Kids,
Yep.
knew who the fuck Omar Gooding was.
Yep, back in the day. Yep.
Or the Steve Harvey Show.
Yeah, a smart guy. Yeah, with Taj Mowry. You ever see that one?
You realize how many people from Nickelodeon made it to the Steve Harvey Show?
Yeah. That's
from all that and Omar Gooding's brother. Omar Gooding.
Yeah, you're talking about like Lori Beth Denberg and Kel Mitchell and yeah.
Not only that, also the white guy whose name I can never remember.
Josh Server.
Yeah, I think he was in it also.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of people that made it.
Seriously, it's just like you sit there and go, God damn, it was like a Nickelodeon reunion show.
Yeah, basically. Shoot.
It's like all that starring Steve Harvey.
Alan Holdsworth, musician. He played with Soft Machine, the new Tony Williams Lifetime, whatever. A bunch of stuff. He's a Brit. I don't particularly know who he is, but he there's a lot of people who said they admired him and this, that, and the other thing, and the name that came up was Eddie Van Halen. So I was like, okay, interesting.
Was that recent?
April 15th.
That's recent-ish.
Yeah. Charlie Murphy.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, Chappelle Show, man. That's what I remember him as.
The guy who's funnier than his own brother and should have been more popular than him.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, how that worked out, man. Oh man. Yeah, he was funny on that freaking Rick James.
They were marathoning the crap out of the Chappelle Show after he died.
Yeah.
On Comedy Central.
Yeah. We got the cinematographer Michael Ballhaus. He was a German filmmaker. He got 3 Oscar nominations for Broadcast News, The Fabulous Baker Boys, and then Gangs of New York as well. So, also helped out with Goodfellas and The Departed.
Those are good films.
So, did stuff on
those.
Yeah, he also did stuff on Air Force One as well. Let's see.
I haven't watched that in a long time. I had to break out the VHS for that. And yes, I said VHS.
Yes. Which, yeah, that was a good one. Jay Giles, guitarist. Remember Jay Giles Band?
I wouldn't be able to say I knew that.
That's more my mom's generation. He had the album Love Stinks and Freeze Frame, and the main hit was Centerfold. Okay, I know that.
Yeah. I know plenty of his songs. I just didn't know the name.
Yeah. Freeze Frame. I grew
up on music between the 50s and the 90s.
Yeah.
The whole range. Thanks to listening to exclusively as a kid either CBS FM 101.1 because my fucking old dad, or 95.5 because my mom wants to be younger than she is. It's just the way it was.
Hey, nothing wrong with it. Well, okay, on this list, and she's not super famous, but she's famous enough because her son mentioned her a lot on his television show. David Letterman's mom, Dorothy Mengering, is on here. She that's funny. It says she's reported on the Olympics and delivered segments from her kitchen at home. I love that. I think that's kind of funny that they gave her a mention on here. That's kind of cool. We lost Don Rickles earlier this year from kidney failure.
Yeah, that's just
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, I do not want to see Toy Story 4 without Don Rickles.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
That doesn't work for me, you know.
Yeah, they'll do something. They'll do something with it anyway. You know they will.
Well, they replaced Jim Varney's voice as Slinky Dog, so.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right either. So, some.
Yeah, I remember when Jim Varney died when I was younger, and that really pissed me off because I was a huge Ernest fan.
Yeah.
Ernest P. Worrell.
Ernest P. Worrell. Yeah. Some kid, I say kid because he's only 27 years old. Clay Adler, he committed suicide, but he was on one of those stupid the faux reality MTV shows, the ones like the OC or some crap like that. So I don't know who he is, but he.
Yeah, real television.
Yeah.
Real television.
So poor guy had issues and committed suicide, so that sucks. But
that sucks, but still, shitty show.
Yeah, let's see. Lola Albright, she was a singer and actress. She was 92. Wow. She was She played Kirk Douglas's rejected lover in 1949's boxing movie Champion. Wow. Interesting.
I'm sure we've seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. She was active in the industry up until the 80s and mostly making TV appearances in the latter part of her life.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that keep working late into their lives when it comes to acting, and I enjoy that because there's a lot of cool actors that do that shit.
Yeah. Chuck Barris, TV host and producer, died at 87. Quote-unquote godfather of reality TV. He created The Dating Game in 1965 and went on to produce The Newlywed Game shortly after. And in 1976, he was the host of The Freaking Gong Show. Which, there's a rumor going around that that's coming back to television.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's funny, because Love Connection is back on TV now. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen commercials for it. I don't have television.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You started. Yeah. You dropped your other thing, so you're watching mainly the Hulu and the other stuff now.
I really haven't had much time to watch Hulu. I need to get a better television in my bedroom so I can watch it on television because there's way too much to be done on the computer.
Yeah. No, I agree. And then they brought back basically a version of Name That Tune with the show called Beat Shazam.
Yeah, no.
I watched it. It's not half bad, but it's one of those situations where it's not like you just have to guess off the top of your head. They give you like choices, and sometimes that screws you up.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Colin Dexter. He's a novelist. I don't read very much, so I don't know who he is. The Remorseful Day is a 1999 novel he wrote.
Never.
Bernie Wrightson, a comic book artist and illustrator.
Oh, yeah, that one I know. He was very well. He created Swamp Thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys that helped create Swamp Thing, I think, or at least,
Yep.
Him and Len Wein, I think.
Yep. You got it. Yep. Dead on.
Yeah. We wouldn't have Swamp Thing if it wasn't for him. Wrightson's art is legendary for being, pure horror. His artwork was fantastic. He did a adaptation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein that everyone's swears by, and I don't have enough of his work, and I really need to get it.
And also, too, it says on here that he also did conceptual artwork for the original Ghostbusters and the movie that I really cannot get into, but I know many people who love it, Galaxy Quest.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I thought that was like, wait, really? That's kind of cool. Mid-March, we lost Chuck Berry, which I cannot help but think of the line in Back to the Future. Hey, Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin. Marvin Berry, you knew that new sound you're looking for. Listen to this. And he holds the phone up. Yeah, that freaking Johnny Be Good, man.
I just watched those too.
Oh God, yeah. Johnny Be Good, such a damn good song, and
it is.
Maybelline, yeah.
We're doing themed this year for the final year show that we do, and the theme is decades.
Nice.
And the guy who's doing 1960s couldn't figure out for the life of him to pick a song because he's 21 and don't know shit about old music. Because he thought, "Take on Me."
Oh God.
80s. So that should just tell you right there.
80s.
Okay. That should just tell you right there, right?
It's funny. Wow.
So I wanted to pick a song, and I was thinking, oh man, Johnny Be Good would be awesome. 1958. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to start. Yeah. Have you figured out one yet?
Oh no, he's doing From the Trogs Wild Thing.
Nice.
And the Twist.
Okay. Chubby Checker.
So he's going to do the Twist first and lead into Wild Thing.
Nice. That's
Third
cool.
grade picked the 1980s. Can you guess what they're doing?
Twisted Sister. We're not gonna take it.
No.
That'd been funny. Or School's Out for Summer. Alice Cooper.
No.
Oh man.
No.
Oh, what?
Come on. It had a 14-minute long music video.
The Wall? I don't know.
First of all, that's the 70s.
Oh, I still went back further than I thought. Okay. What?
Thriller!
Oh, I was like, wait, what? What music video was that long?
Fucking Thriller was that long!
Damn.
That's right, we got them doing fucking Thriller!
That's cool. That's really cool.
I can't wait for that shit.
That's really funny because, yeah, look, I can totally see that because my nephew is, like, super obsessed with, like, horror type stuff, like those video games and, like,
really shitty masks.
Zombies and stuff. Yeah. That's cool.
It's hilarious.
That's so cool, dude. Oh, man. Dude, that seems like it'd be so much fun. I can't
wait. Let's see. Second grade is doing, Rock Around the Clock.
Nice.
And first grade is doing YMCA, or at least a small portion of it.
Nice. That's fun.
Fifth grade is doing a version of Hard Knock Life from the 90s.
That's cool.
Because they couldn't do, they just couldn't get into Circle of Life. They just couldn't figure it out. And graduation song from the 2000s by Vitamin C.
Oh, God, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's pretty funny.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going through this list real fast just because we did lose Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear, this year. Let's see. Where aren't you going now? Please go forward. So
yeah, you broke the internet.
I know, I broke the internet. Richard Hatch, not the Survivor guy, the Captain Apollo from the original Battlestar Galactica. Let's see. God, there's like some names that I don't even recognize. And I'm like, okay. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Damn it. Sir John Hurt.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I forgot he passed away at the beginning of the year.
Man, he made some great fucking movies, too.
In 1984, he was in. I mean, obviously, more recently, he was the War Doctor in Doctor Who.
He was what in Doctor Who?
He was the War Doctor. They did. There was a special that they did where he was the Doctor during the war, the Great War between the Time Lords and the Daleks, and it's like he didn't count in the numbers. It was weird. It was like he went from being just an actual character of the Doctor to being like a warrior type character. He's a little bit more grizzled, like it was kind of a cool little in between character. And then
kind of surpassed the Time Lords.
Yeah, it was weird. And then like he interacts with two of his future iterations, Matt Smith and David Tennant, and they're like they start aiming their sonic screwdrivers at him, and he makes this like sassy comment like, "What the heck? Those are science tools, not water pistols." What the heck? The little things he did. He took the role so seriously, and he really, at the time, it was like he had little sense of humor in the role, which was perfect for the time, being it was in the middle of a war like situation. So, but yeah, he's.
He did 3 episodes in the 2013 series.
Yeah, and then
as said Doctor.
Yeah, and then he did was it Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Which I just bought, so I'll be watching that
and
soon.
He was also Ollivander, the wand maker in Harry Potter.
He was also Hellboy's dad.
Nice. Didn't know that one.
Yeah.
So.
Just looking through his IMDb.
We lost Mary.
Hellboy 2, I'd like to finally watch Hellboy 2, but I can't because fuck you, DVD player.
Yeah, we lost Mary Tyler Moore earlier in the year, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Miguel Ferrero should be on there, too.
I don't know if
that was late last year.
Might have been. I haven't seen that name yet. Yeah, just came up here, January 19th.
That was, I think, the first one that really made you go, shit.
Yeah, most kids or 90s kids would know him as the bad guy from Blank Check.
Or, RoboCop.
Well, again, 90s kids, maybe not seen. I didn't see RoboCop till I was an adult, so I would never remembered.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I kid you not, on this Entertainment Weekly list, the last one on the list is the damn orca that was in the documentary Blackfish from SeaWorld Orlando. I was like, wait, you really you put a freaking killer whale on your list of famous...
Well, it was a famous killer whale.
Whatever. Whatever.
Look, I can't help you there, okay?
Jeez Louise. So so that's the kind of a list that we got there going for who's passed away in the past year, I guess, so far, the last 6 months.
Yay?
No. No yay, not yay. But shoot.
It's sad, and that's already a pretty big list.
Yeah, my God, jeez. I can only imagine what may happen now. Ugh.
Yeah, we only got 7 more months of the year left.
Shoot. So, okay, thoughts, since we haven't talked wrestling yet, and we've already been going for about an hour. Thoughts on what everybody predicted to happen actually happening, and Jinder Mahal being the World Heavyweight Champion.
Me gusta.
Yeah. I was blown the hell away that they actually went through with it and did go that way, and they didn't try to change it up at the last second.
I really am proud of WWE finally doing something that, well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't want to see this.
Yeah.
He had a huge pop when he came out, though. Like, his music hit, the fucking fans went nuts in a good way. It was weird. I wasn't expecting, like, a face pop from more than half the crowd at the pay-per-view.
Well, I think just people are getting sick of Randy Orton, really, when it comes down.
Well, I agree. People are probably getting sick of Randy Orton. Still, it's Jinder Mahal who spent most of this time as a, jobber.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
He's pulling a JBL, but he doesn't have at least, the background that JBL has had.
Yeah, at least, I mean, JBL was, I mean, multiple time tag team champion before this.
Multiple time hardcore champion, just general badass.
Yeah, big guy, big physique. I mean, yeah, and shoot, yeah, I what were your thoughts when Randy put the Singh brothers through the
that moment when Randy just turned and went, "Oh shit!" You saw him say, "Oops."
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was so funny. I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, I hope you get fired now like Ken Anderson."
Well, Ken Anderson needed to get shit canned because fuck that injury-prone bastard.
Yeah, I just was like, "Damn, dude, that was funny." But yeah, fuck, man. He lifted him up, dropped them back. And I'm like, "Oh."
He dropped both of them on their beans.
And then the second one, he's like, "Ooh, shit, yeah, maybe shouldn't have done that one." But goddamn.
Like, you do know they weigh like 120 pounds combined, right?
I thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, dude, compared to Randy, that's like lifting up a child.
Seriously, that was not cool.
That made me laugh. I couldn't help but laugh, but then I was like, oh shit! Like, hopefully they're not dead.
Yes, exactly. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, Louise. But yeah, so that was I thought that was pretty cool. Jinder got that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the pay-per-view overall.
Yeah, again, when I can't help but say it every single time. When I go in with low expectations, the shows end up being better for me.
Mm-hmm. Although I still think the match of the night for me was the tag match.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fucking hilarious.
I don't know who Tyler Breeze pissed off, but he made fucking gold out of that shit.
Yeah, that was him coming out as the janitor guy, and I'm like, okay, what the hell? And then he's messing with them using the mop the whole time.
Or just rolling away.
Yeah, that was freaking great.
And then he can't dress as an old lady. In a sundress. It was just, come on!
It was.
I don't know why they thought that would work. I don't know if they're punishing him or what, but it fucking worked.
Yeah.
And it was so stupidly fun to watch.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. I could not stop laughing the whole time, and seriously, we both thought that they were gonna get the titles. And
I was very disappointed that they didn't, but in the end, the match was good enough to make me go, I'll watch a rematch.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh man, that was too good. I'm so actually really happy the way that match went. I didn't think it was going to be anything like that. But I was not disappointed, not one bit.
Oh no. Well, I guess since we're talking about it has been a week since the pay-per-view. What are the results?
Yeah, let me bring this up real quick then. Do my Google search here. We were with Backlash pay-per-view 27. Google to the almighty wiki. The opening contest was Nakamura against Ziggler.
That was fun.
Yeah, and honestly, and they.
Ziggler got way more offense in it than I thought he would.
I agree. I didn't think that match was going to be as even as it was. I thought Nakamura was going to just make him look foolish if they didn't do what I was originally hoping would, if they brought in somebody like, say, Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, nah, but I figured Nakamura would win. Dude, that match went almost 16 minutes according to the Wikipedia.
It felt longer.
Yeah, it did. I'm shocked. Like, that was the actual number. Like, just to see the number, it just doesn't happen like that very often. Oh, I forgot on the pre-show, Ty Dillinger beat Aiden in English.
Or Aiden in English.
Yeah.
Still, it's fun to watch Ty Dillinger win a match.
Yeah. So yeah, Nakamura now has his first win, and all of a sudden he's randomly now going to be thrust into the main event spotlight, which you didn't see SmackDown, so I don't know if you want me to ruin it for you.
Well, I know there was some sort of tag match between AJ and...
It was AJ and Nakamura on the same team, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want me to ruin it for you, because you're going to see it.
Well, I mean...
You're going to see the posters coming up anyway.
I might watch the show later today after this anyway, and maybe skim through Raw for 20 minutes.
Okay, well, Money in the Bank ladder match, Nakamura's in it.
Okay. But a lot of people's in it. It's not like just Nakamura. There's like 7 guys in it, right?
6 people. 6 people. It's
give it time.
Yeah, it's Nakamura, AJ, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Kevin Owens.
Oh my god, that's going to be so much fun. Except for Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, they just need Dolph Ziggler to be the spot monkey to take the bumps off the top of the ladder.
He needs to die early in that match.
Yeah, we'll see how
that. Then everyone else can have some entertaining wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun to see. Like, I would love to see Baron Corbin win it. I think that he's the one I think who can use it the best because he's so sinister about it. Kevin Owens doesn't need it. I don't
think Corbin's ready for the title though, so I don't think giving it to him will help him yet.
Well, I
don't want him to be one of the few that cash in and lose.
Well, but what if he holds it for a year? You think by next May he'll be ready?
That's very tough. I mean, there's a lot of upside to Corbin.
Yeah,
he's a great physical wrestler. He's got great presence. I still think he needs to work on the mic.
Yeah.
You know, but overall, the dude's just like pure upside.
Yeah, I would.
It's entertaining to watch, but you know, at this point, I think Sami Zayn have it better right now because Sami Zayn's 2-0 on him.
Yeah, I honestly, that's who I think they're going to give it to. I would love to see Baron Corbin with it, but my hunch is that Sami's going to be the.
I think Sami's going to get the push that he deserves finally, and SmackDown is the show he should be on.
Yeah, because
I still think Kevin Owens should still be on Raw.
I kind of agree with you. I kind of miss him over there. It just makes more sense.
Not only that, I just don't want Owens and Zayn on the same fucking show anymore.
Yeah. Over and over and over again, same thing.
Same thing. I mean, look, I love watching them wrestle because I've seen some. I was there for the no rules, fight without honor that they had at Final Battle. Okay, so I've seen some amazing shit between the two of them. Trust me, but I still want to see them fight each other, but I need some time apart.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Give me some distance so when they finally get back together and fight each other, it is this long-standing feud that has been forever in the making that finally headlines a WrestleMania, like WrestleMania 36 or 37. Yeah. Plus, the whole Kevin Owens right now just bores me with his character.
The new face of America?
The boring face of America.
Oh, I'll bring it up later, but another random point just popped into my head, but I'll bring it up once we get through the card done. If I remember it. So, but Nakamura defeated Ziggler. The tag team match, the Usos retained against Breezango in probably match of the night.
Not saying that Owens and AJ wasn't good. I wasn't really looking forward to that match, which is really strange to say because it's Owens and AJ Styles. Yeah. But the tag match was my most anticipated match of the evening. Plain and simple. That's the one I wanted to see most, and it did not fail.
Yeah, we had Zayn and Corbin went for about 14 minutes or so, and that one was a good one.
That was a pretty good one. I didn't even see the whole thing, but I saw they wrestled well together.
Yeah, they do.
And again, has Sami Zayn had a bad match?
No.
Ever?
Well, Sami Zayn also can take a beating and make it look legit.
That's why he's always best against guys bigger than him.
Yeah.
Because, yes, I know what they're talking about. He keeps talking about, they keep calling me the underdog, but I think I can beat anyone. It only takes us 3 seconds. Yes, that is very true. All it takes is 3 seconds to beat anyone. You can do it. Blah, 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 blah. But I like watching you get your ass kicked, and that's what you've always been good at.
Yeah. And then we had the women's tag match, the 6-woman tag.
Oh, God, that was shit.
It was not fun. I wish that they would have just let Naomi defend the title against somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So, but welcoming committee got the win on that one. They had Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina.
And no shits were given.
Yeah. Owens successfully defended the U.S. title against AJ Styles via countout. That was kind of a lackluster ending with that one, too.
I liked the way it was done because it was so goofy, but like the idea of AJ just blatantly trapping his own foot in the wires, it's just like, come on.
Yeah, that's why I didn't care for it. I mean, I've seen shit like...
It would have been fun if it didn't look so...
set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so... Yeah, it was basically the on the table, stepped in the hole, and then couldn't get out.
So, because his foot got caught in wires that AJ wrapped around his own foot while he was pulling it out.
Yeah, so we had the former Wyatt family going at it. Harper defeated Rowan.
That match needed another 10 minutes.
That match actually was pretty damn good for what it was.
That's why it needed another 10 damn minutes,
yeah.
Man.
Harper...
I mean, you know me, I'm a Harper mark.
Yeah.
But I like Rowan too, and those two guys just beat the snot out of each other. Two 6.5-foot tall behemoths just fucking each other up, man.
Yeah.
How can you not enjoy that?
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
You know, beef on beef violence, man. Who doesn't like beef on beef violence?
And usually when two bigger guys like that go at it, it can be the blind leading the blind, and both of them are actually very talented in the ring. So
it can be the dull leading the dull, you know? It's just like two sloths just going at it. But these two guys can move, and they move very well. And I like how Rowan is being possessed by the masks.
Yeah.
Like he's getting an Al Snow vibe going with him soon.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. And then the main event, Jinder Mahal winning the...
it was a clusterfuck, but it was a well-booked clusterfuck.
Yeah, the WWE title from Randy Orton. Again, the Singh brothers getting involved like crazy in that one. And yet,
I enjoyed the whole fucking thing, and I'm so happy that it happened.
Yeah, and you know what? Okay, and what I was trying to bring up, thinking to bring it up here, was the fact that if you take a look at Kevin Owens, Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode, 3 title holders, all originally from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny.
Think about it, every Canadian won that night.
And if you want to go even further, Brock Lesnar spends half of his time in Canada. He's almost...
Why can't they keep him the rest of the time?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if he's dual citizen either. He might be a dual citizen now. But
don't care. Stay in Canada, please.
Yeah, that'd be perfectly fine with me too. So
the only way I would stay for a Brock Lesnar match at SummerSlam if he's fighting Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe. Anything else, I'm walking out early.
Well, okay, so the next pay-per-view coming up is Extreme Rules for Raw.
It's extreme!
And we know that there is a Fatal 5-Way.
Right. And Braun Strowman is quote-unquote injured.
Yeah, and he's
which
not...
could be kayfabe, could not be.
Well, supposedly he is injured, but they're saying he's not as injured as they're letting on. They're saying 6 months.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the upcoming events here, and go to Extreme Rules because I want to see what they have booked so far.
Yeah, 5-way sounds interesting.
So yeah,
5 guys beating the snot out of each other.
Yeah, so the 5-way is to determine who's going to get Lesnar, which is probably going to be at SummerSlam. Reigns, Rollins, Balor, Wyatt, and Samoa Joe. My hunch is it's going to be Balor. That's my hunch. I have a feeling that Bray Wyatt is getting lost in the shuffle here. I think Rollins, and we're going to see Rollins versus Joe again at SummerSlam.
I wouldn't mind that.
And I think that's when we get Strowman coming back to ruin Roman Reigns' chances.
So. No. I want to see Roman Reigns. I don't want to see Roman Reigns in anything, first of all.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah. They already have... they have 5 matches already set up for this one.
When's the pay-per-view? Isn't it like a week and a half away?
Is it a week from Sunday? Shit, it is a week from Sunday. Holy...
Yeah.
God damn.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's June the 4th. Holy hell.
What a shock.
God damn. We got Ambrose defending the IC title against The Miz, which there's a stip on it. If Ambrose gets disqualified on purpose, he loses the title outright.
I guess he must have got disqualified on purpose on Raw at one point.
Yeah, there was a couple of things where he purposely cost Miz a match, I think, too, where he attacked Miz's opponent or something one time, and then something like that. Yeah.
All the shit I give about Raw, as you can tell.
Yeah, we got Alexa.
Because we didn't see this match enough on
SmackDown.
SmackDown, right?
Exactly. We got Alexa Bliss defending the Raw Women's title against Bayley in a kendo stick on a pole match.
Where's my New Jack on a pole match? God damn it!
Oh God, Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Anybody?
It's still better than half the shit we've seen. Okay.
Oh God, Pinata, Hoovy, Pinata. Yeah, God, it's just gonna be weird. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Alexa Bliss is now like the best thing going in the women's division.
Easily.
Yeah, Bayley. They're basically. It's almost to a point where like the angle that they're doing with Bayley is kind of like the same thing that they did with Cena with Bray Wyatt trying to push Cena to a breaking point where he snaps and goes and like tries to turn him heel. It's almost like they're trying to do the same thing. Like they don't think Bayley can get extreme. They don't think she can be that violent. So that's why I think they're doing this. But the one thing I don't like about when they do these whatever weapon on a pole match is they make the announcement that says the first person who gets the kendo stick or who gets the weapon can use it. What inevitably happens is that person gets kicked in the stomach, drops the weapon, and then the other person gets it and uses it. How about you just say the actual weapon is the only weapon that's legal, not the first person to get it? By you saying the first person to get it implies that...
I just want to say, like, I would be the dick and be like, yes, kendo stick is legal. Cool. All right, you go for that. I'm going to go into the ring and get a few kendo sticks, and while you're up there, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you with the one I have in my hand right now.
That would be funny.
Because fuck your rules.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you're going to disqualify me with a kendo stick on a pole match? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, how come shit like that don't happen more often in wrestling? That's the logic that we're missing in shit like this.
Yeah.
Okay? I want someone to just say, fuck the rules, okay? Like, what did you expect? You said I could use a stick to beat a person to death with. So I'm beating the person with the stick. Where's the problem here?
Yeah. I just didn't climb up and go get one. I went under the ring and got
it easier for myself. The stick was under the ring. Instead of going up there, I kicked him in the crotch, got the stick, and beat him to death.
I love it. I love that, dude. That's such good logic. Oh, man.
It's like, that's what's missing from pro wrestling,
That's so good.
Like, I want that heel. Like, remember when Regal and Punk had a no-holds-barred match?
No, I don't.
They had a no disqualification match, and Punk hit a submission on the ropes on Regal and wouldn't let go. And the referee can't do dick.
That's funny. I'm gonna look that shit up right now. I got the network opened up on another browser.
It's fucking barred. Why do you need? What are you gonna do? Disqualify me?
Yeah, dude, that makes sense. Dude, that's funny.
Shit. That is the... Come on!
Okay, I see... Was it for the IC title at the time?
Probably.
Okay, because I see Punk versus Regal with Layla. IC title. Huh. Yeah, that's the only...
Come on!
It's the only one that comes up, so it must be it.
It's just the simple things,
That's funny.
Like, come on! It's a no-holds-barred match. Don't follow the rules. You're a heel. Be a heel. Do something heelish.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to make it seem like Bayley's getting picked on? There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shoot, we also got tag team title match inside a steel cage. Hardys pick the stip, and they get to go against Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah.
I hope this means that the Hardys are losing the titles.
Why, you're not a fan?
I don't know, dude. Like, I like the Hardys. I popped like hell when they came out at WrestleMania. Which is basically because I knew they were going to be coming out and probably winning the titles if they did.
Didn't I joke just a few days before?
Yeah.
That, watch, the whole thing is just for the Hardys to come out, and the whole reason why it's a lap, that's before they even lost the title at ROH.
Yeah, I remember that. And then
I'm like, I was joking.
Yeah, and then they lost the titles to the Bucks in the ladder match at Ring of Honor.
I said after I heard that, I'm like, wait, they lost.
They're jumping. Yeah. I don't like what they're. It's so lackluster now. It's like it really.
Because it's not broken Matt Hardy.
Yeah, that's what I want. Which it doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like anything's coming of that. The bargaining thing that we all heard about beforehand, that WWE was going to bargain with Impact on behalf of them. It's kind of, there's things have been coming out saying now WWE has kind of even dropped the bargaining and not even pursuing it anymore.
Oh, well, that just sucks.
Yeah, so, but, yeah.
I mean, the whole point was the fact that they revitalized their fucking career.
Yeah. I'm just glad that they haven't allowed Rebby to come out with them. I freaking hate that bitch. Yeah, she is not entertaining at all. She's annoying. And thank God that they haven't let him bring his kid out to the ring. God, that bothered me.
That was never kosher.
Yeah, that always, especially.
They went too far in TNA. They just went right in the Indies.
Yeah, well, especially the fact that I can't believe Rockstar Spud even agreed to put freaking Maxwell Hardy over in a quote unquote match. That was so dumb. I can't believe he agreed to do that shit. Whatever.
Hey, dude, it's pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've seen crazy.
Sandman's kid was a character once, remember?
Yeah. I mean, didn't we got Tommy Dreamer? Was it Tommy Dreamer's kid? Or was that the Sandman's kid where, I worship Raven?
Yeah, that was Sandman's kid.
Okay, it was Sandman's kid. Okay, yeah. Okay.
What about fucking Ray's kid and between Eddie and shit?
Oh my god, that was disturbing.
That was just wrong.
Yeah, the
I'm your Poppy shirt.
Yeah, the custody fight for Dominic. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was horrible. I'm your Poppy shirt was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about kids being used in those things and whatnot.
No, kids shouldn't be in gimmicks ever.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good with that. Well, except for when it's Snitsky punting a doll.
Oh, that has nothing to do with an actual kid.
I know. That's so funny. Oh, man. And then, once again, we get to see Neville take on Austin Aries in a submission match for the Cruiserweight title.
Yay!
I'm hoping, god damn it, if Aries doesn't win this belt now, I'm going to be pissed.
Really? Submission match, though?
Well, okay. I mean...
let's find the shittiest match we can find for cruiserweights.
Well, considering the fact that Neville has been attacking Aries with the help of TJP and then putting him in that Rings of Saturn, it makes sense that they might try doing something like that, but yeah. Aries has his last chance, I like that submission. That submission's actually pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, but that's a submission he's had for how many fucking years?
I know, but yeah, I really like that submission. I really do. I think it's one of the better ones that's out there right now, and it looks painful.
I agree with you.
So,
but still,
I'm trying to figure out what else are they going to put on this thing. They have 5 matches already.
Well, that means they're about 10 matches short.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping we get a revival sighting here soon enough, but I don't think it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know why Scott Dawson has been wrestling.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Instead of taking them off television, give us a reason to remember why they're there and anticipate their return.
Oh, so speaking of that, and you bring that up, and I think that's kind of awesome that it just so happens to coincide. There are pictures floating around of TM61 and talking about coming back to NXT TV here in the next month or so.
Well, I think we figured that if it wasn't going to be DIY, it was going to be TM61.
Yeah, so they'll be hopefully back the next set of tapings, if they haven't already been on the taping for this one.
Yeah, I haven't read any spoilers, so
neither have I. So I'm hoping.
I try to avoid spoilers when it comes to NXT.
I agree with you. I'm right.
NXT and Lucha Underground,
which comes back this week on Wednesday.
I know, which I think is going to be the end-to-end match between Mundo and the Mac.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to look this shit up.
Which hopefully means the Mac is going to win the fucking title.
Where are we at? Season 4 now?
No, Season 3.
No, wait, really? Are we only on Season 3?
This is only Season 3.
No, wait, no. No, it's
this is only the midway of Season 3.
Really? Huh. Wait, hang on. Lucha Underground, May. I know it's the May, 30th? Or 30,
May 31st. 31st. Wednesday.
31st? Well, thank you. May 31st. Yeah, all night long. So the whole freaking episode is going to be
the one match.
One match. Wow. That's kind of awesome. That's kind of awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. That's so funny. And then they've done a lot of the dude, their social media is full of stuff. So Ray
trust me, I follow them on Instagram and they have, they're just posting in 1 week. And I'm like, I can't wait.
Yeah, so Ray's back again, which is yeah. I can. He's
been good in Lucha though.
He is good. I mean, granted, at least they give him the respect there as a veteran, whereas it's not just he's the ultimate underdog in everything at WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of bugs me after a while. It's like, dude, yes, he's small, but he's a former world champion, so suck it.
Exactly.
Freaking Tejano's gonna be back. God, man. El Dragon Azteca.
There's been things for Taya.
Dante Fox. Yeah. Jeremiah Crane's coming back. That's cool.
I can't. I'm happy about that. I'm a huge Sami Callihan fan.
Yeah. Dude, supposedly he's the head booker. I don't know if it's CZW or some other thing. I heard something. He's a head booker somewhere now. I can't remember where it was.
Maybe Pro Wrestling Syndicate, PWS, because I know he did a lot for them.
It might be that one.
I remember seeing a PWS show at the Elks Lodge where Sami Zayn defended the world title against Dan Moff in a very violent, very brutal, very guardrail breaking in front of me match.
Oh, that's fun.
The guy in front of me had the guardrail in his lap, which couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah.
I think that was also a match, the show where Javier literally jumped the rail to get into my face and call me fat.
Nice.
Yeah, Mil Muertes.
Oh God, man.
Let's just see. From this list, we have Tejano, Mariposa, Rey Mysterio, El Dragon Azteca Jr., Dante Fox, Jeremiah Crane, Mil Muertes, Katrina, Matanza, which still looks like the guy from Slaughterhouse 5, or Slaughterhouse, whatever the hell the game was. Taya, Paul London, Saltador, Mala Suerte, which is just, Mr. Cisco in a mask.
Yeah.
Literally, he didn't even change his shorts. Beautiful Brenda and Famous B, Jack Evans. Angelica, which is the only one with a green shirt, a green background.
Nice.
Compared to all the other luchadors who have red backgrounds. Oh, no, never mind. Another one has a different one. Joey Ryan, the sleaziest of the sleaze. Black Lotus. Marty the Moth Martinez.
God,
shit crazy.
I'm hoping they do something with him this year.
Dude, first of all, it's the second half of the season, so if they don't do it this year, hopefully season 4 they do. My God, he's fucking awesome, isn't he?
Dude, and it's funny because he went from having zero personality in the season of Tough Enough that
Well, he had the most potential other than, Matt Cross.
Yeah, well, I mean, that whole...
He busted his... Yeah, that season was a clusterfuck of shit.
Well,
Matt Cross should have been the one to win it, but he fucked himself over because as a professional wrestler, he didn't show that he's a professional wrestler.
Yeah, and
back, even though you're a guy who's been in the indies for how long?
Yeah, and
benefits.
Evil East at least got a chance in WWE and NXT for a little while, but she got injured that season, and then so did... And so did freaking Marty the Moth as
Marty the Moth was like 3 episodes away from winning, broke his fucking ankle, had to be out.
Donny Osmond. I love that. He was so generic looking and not very good.
Look at him. He's had one of the best matches in the last 5 years between him and Killshot.
Basically legitimately killing each other on a whole freaking ladder.
It was amazing the work that these two guys do together. Look, honestly, if Mankind or Cactus Jack was reinvented for today, it would be Marty the Moth Martinez.
I agree with that. I like that.
The dude comes off as a modern day Mick Foley, character-wise.
Yeah.
Hell, even the wrestling, man. Like, when he first came in, I'm like, this fucking dude, really? And now he's easily one of my favorites in the company. It's like, dude, him, Mac, which... Fuck, he had a chance. Yeah,
dude. Honestly, I didn't care for.
I know you did not like Willie Mack on the Indies.
I did not at all. I just thought, I'm like, okay, this is like again some random fat dude trying to do planches and stuff. Okay, whatever. And he's grown on me, man. He's shown he's a tough son of a bitch.
He's gone beyond growing on me. I mean, the dude is one of my favorites to watch in Lucha Underground. That's why I need him to win. I need him to walk out with that title next week.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, we'll eventually get to his opponent probably. I'm not there yet. But next one is Cobra Moon.
Yeah.
Along with the rest of her little legion of Vibora and Pindar.
Yeah, those, yeah.
Dr. Wagner Jr., because fucking A, Dr. Wagner Jr. Oh. Look, you have to have your legitimate, Mexican superstar, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's not many names bigger than Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah.
And the man can still go. He's put on some entertaining matches while he's been in Lucha Underground, so I hope we get to see more from him. Marty Elias, because you got to pay respects to your manager, your referees.
Yep.
PJ Black. Killshot, which has the same military background, oddly enough, as Marty the Moth Martinez. Mascarada Sagrada. Because you need your minis. Cage, who should not be as fucking good as he is, who also now has a power glove of power.
Yeah.
Aerostar, which I don't think any of us expected anything with that costume.
Yeah.
And then he wrestled. Ivelisse. Cortez Castro, which we all knew as Ricky Reyes on the Indies. Like, seriously, they didn't even get through all these yet because they didn't even mention, their current world champion. Fucking Johnny Mundo.
Johnny freaking Mundo, man.
We didn't even talk about the man from the Wasteland. Son of Havoc.
Yeah, that's right. The open road.
Like, seriously, did I even see Ivelisse yet?
I think you might have said her.
I don't recall saying her. I'm not seeing her. I don't see her. That's because she's... Oh, yeah, she's here. Never mind. She was the first one I actually posted.
Okay.
And these little things, she was the first one. Oops, my bad. We didn't get... Oh, God. What's the other... Argenis, right?
Yeah. We haven't heard anything about Pentagon in a while.
Yeah, Drago.
Yeah. Dude, Drago. Dude, I still... know his freaking mask... is like the coolest freaking mask on the planet.
Like, remember back in the day, you used to watch Lucha Libre and you'd be like, oh man, Psicosis has an awesome mask. Yeah, sorry, Psychosis.
Yeah, between him or La Parka.
La Parka's still got an awesome fucking mask.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's no way that you're going to tell me La Parka's mask. The dude has the Grim Reaper's head for a mask.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I like Mil Muertes. You never noticed, though, a lot of the Lucha Underground masks are very geometrical
yes.
shape.
Yeah.
Like, these are guys that don't normally wear masks. So I guess when they designed their own masks, the guy who designed them had a very specific look to the shit that he did. I think I missed Jack Evans. I'm just going to point that out, Jack Evans.
Yeah.
You know, so it's interesting. And then you look at Vibora and Pinder, which have very serpent-like masks. Pinder's got a really nice mask. And then you look at Cobra Moon, again, very geometric in shape, although slightly scaly. So whoever started with these masks has a very unique aesthetic, and then slowly started getting out of them. Maybe people were starting to hire their own people. I don't know, but fucking Mil Muertes is one of my favorite masks in wrestling right now.
Yeah, dude.
But yes, I'm also a fanboy of Mil Muertes, which is hard to believe because this is the guy that played Judas Macias in TNA.
Yeah, man. It just there's and somebody I think it was Brian Cage, because I follow him on Facebook, and he posted something up about what's your favorite moment from Lucha Underground, and like people are posting their favorite matches or whatever, and I go, you know what? It's for me it's Stryker and Vampiro. It's really any freaking time Stryker makes like a really shitty dad joke and Vampiro just kind of goes, dude, stop. Just it
took them a few months to really gel together because Vampiro felt lost at first.
Yeah, you could tell.
I think Vampiro was just kind of, scoping the landscape, seeing what it is and how far he could go, and then they probably just said, what sensor?
Yeah.
Because, what sensor? Especially when you have, fuck you, Mariposa!
Yeah. Or in the grand scheme of things, I mean, they don't censor the crowds, and they're making comments that should be in the English. If they were in English, they'd probably get censored.
Most likely.
So. But
well, El Rey Network does have a lot more liberties because they're one of the higher tier cable networks. True. They're probably, they're more paid for shit like that.
And depending on what time officially it airs, censor rules are a little bit more lax.
Yeah.
So,
still can't believe that's Ricky Banderas.
Yeah, I honestly...
Can you tell me that you believe that was Ricky Banderas until you heard it?
No.
No, the man of 1,000 deaths. Come on, this guy.
No.
Just, what the fuck? And yet he's put on some of the best matches in the company.
See, and it's funny, part of me is wondering, we already have heard, because we've seen now he's made appearances at AAA, that our friend Kevin Cross is going to be there. Sometime. I don't know if it's this taping or if it's next season officially, but he made the announcement himself, but he's also been he was just at Triple Mania, and he just beat the ever living shit out of certain people. I know one of the persons, of all things, he broke in half Dr. Wagner Jr. He broke a couple other people, and honestly, Cross has no qualms. Freaking Fabi Apache, female wrestler, came up to him and he freaking Saito'd her through a fucking table, I believe.
That's impressive.
So, so I'm looking forward to seeing Kevin Cross.
Yeah, we've been anticipating his debut for a while now.
Yeah, so here's that. And again, with now it being such a favorable place to go to for a lot of people.
Yeah, what new talent they can get for season 4?
My thought was, will they try to lure in Cody?
See, this is why I wanted Dolph to leave when he had a chance, because I would love to see Ziggler in a place like this, just hamming it up.
Yeah, he would flirt. I think put him and Mundo together.
Oh my god! And then feud because their egos are too big.
Exactly. That'd be perfect.
You know, we got, yes, the wrestling here is top notch, but I love the fact that most of these guys aren't chick as shit heels like you see. You know, they're out there trying to fuck people up. They're trying to fight people, make sure they're all getting hurt and everything. You know, it's violence for violence sake.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I love about Lucha Underground.
Yeah, and then again, Dario Cueto being such a douche is perfect.
He's so good.
Yeah. Who would have thought that guy, no wrestling background in him whatsoever, just coming in as a random actor, playing a role, and he's doing so well for himself, and you can tell he's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just really great to see a guy who doesn't have a history as a pro wrestler, you know, get in there and actually get involved like that.
Yeah, dude.
It's fun. Plus, hey, it made Chavo Guerrero Jr. relevant again.
Yeah, and again, he's working as one of the main bookers. Paul London, I think, is one of the main bookers.
Well, he's got some smart people writing the stories.
Yeah, so, I mean, you still got some guys in there who know what the hell they're doing. Plus, again, with the direction of, Robert Rodriguez and being part of El Rey, it's just, it's amazing to me. Like, they've made something that could have been exactly the same thing as Wrestling Society X. It could have been that, and it hasn't.
Yeah, it's hard to create a whole new market in pro wrestling. You know, especially using something that isn't as popular here as this elsewhere. Yeah. Let's be honest, we love our high-flying flippy dudes, but we don't cherish Lucha Libre as other people do. We love watching luchadors, but they gotta wrestle American style.
Well, yeah, especially, we haven't really seen Lucha Libre on an American program since WCW, like pure Lucha Libre in the United States like that. So to get within the first match of Lucha Underground ever was what, Chavo versus Blue Demon Jr.?
Something like that, and then Chavo just lost his shit.
Yeah. It's fun to me, man. I enjoy every second of Lucha Underground. I honestly, went back and started watching the Netflix. They have the first 2 seasons on Netflix. So it's pretty cool to go back and watch some of those. To have, like, even that one episode where when Cage all of a sudden started, like, standing his ground and wanting to be in the main event picture and beating the ever-living crap out of Prince Puma, and then taking the makeshift title, which at the time you didn't think about it, but he takes the title and just rips it in fucking half, and I'm like, holy shit, he just tore the belt. What? And then you realize afterwards how shitty it was compared to the new one that Puma gets afterwards.
Yeah, that belt is glorious.
So yeah, and again the bringing the Aztec lore into it, and the grittiness of the temple, just the temple is a character unto itself too.
That's the whole point. It's the way the stage is set up. It's not just, people in a warehouse standing there watching shitty wrestling to shitty music.
Yeah.
Wrestling Society.
Yeah, yeah.
No, instead, it really plays up to that Aztec, feeling. Yes, they are in a warehouse. All right? But at least it feels like an arena where you'd go to watch some sort of death sport.
Yeah.
That's what it really feels like. It vibes with that. So when you watch it and you feel it, it feels dirty, gritty, ugly. It's pro wrestling at its finest. It's storytelling in and out of the ring, which is what pro wrestling should be. Yeah,
it's really good, and if you haven't watched it yet, you have to freaking go watch Lucha Underground. It is so cool to watch. Comes back.
He comes back in a week.
Yeah, less than a week. This Wednesday. This Wednesday. Holy hell.
It is going to be so good to have that back. I mean, granted, I won't be able to watch it on El Rey Network, but granted, I'm usually not home before midnight these days anyway.
Yeah, it'll be something exciting again. Mac versus Mundo in the first, the one, literally one match on the entire show. They're gonna go the entire hour, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is a coast to coast battle.
So should be hell fun. Jeez, I'm so excited, dude. Could you imagine, like, if they were able to bring in, I don't know, say the what is it? The what do they call them? The gorillas of what is it? I can't remember what that freaking tag team is. Tama Tonga and Tongaroa from New Japan.
Some of the Bullet Club guys.
Yeah, bring in those two guys. Come into Lucha for a taping or two, or I mean, seriously, or because I know.
I think that would be hard unless they have an actual working relationship with New Japan.
Yeah, I know.
You know, that's I think exclusive to ROH.
Ring of Honor right now, but yeah, I know. I mean, or hell, I mean, what's the So I mean, is freaking All Japan or what's the other ones that are over there right now? That
Pro Wrestling Noah's still around.
Noah, that's right. That's the other. So I mean, if that's the case, if they're working with, if they,
I can just tell you this right now. If I got to see some Pro Wrestling Noah shit after all this time, because I completely miss guys like Go Shiozaki and Naomichi Marufuji. I'm not ready to say Kenta, but Kenta just main evented WWE pay-per-view. So, I'm okay there.
Yeah, here I'm looking at the roster right now just to see.
It's been a while. I have not seen Pro Wrestling Noah guys since I used to watch ROH back when I was watching ROH on a regular.
Yeah, because I want to say I'm looking to see if they have any names on here that I would recognize, but I could have swore the what's their names?
Remember, Noah's kind of fallen out of favor recently.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, what's their art?
It's kind of like New Japan. At one point, Noah was the hot shit. Okay.
Yeah.
When guys like Misawa, Kobashi, and several others that were pretty much the bigwigs of All Japan Pro Wrestling decided to say, "Fuck you! I'm making my own show." Pro Wrestling Noah became the hot shit, and then it started teaming up with ROH. It started teaming up with I think AAA. You know?
Yeah.
Or CMLL, one of those.
Well, if they're paired with AAA, then they do have the connection with Lucha Underground.
They formerly were. I don't know if they still are.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Noah's not what it used to be. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at it. I still see Naomichi Marufuji still wrestling, but Marufuji is only 37. He's still got some life left in him.
See, because what I was getting at was I was gonna say it would be nice to see the Killer Elite Squad, which is Davey Boy Smith Jr. and I think it's freaking Lance Hoyt or somebody. Some other. I can't remember. God damn it. Why can't I remember that? God damn it, that's going to bother me. Hang on.
Let's see. Okay, Go Shiozaki's still wrestling, so I'm actually very happy about that. He was really fun to watch. You know, also, we were able to chant Let's Go Go, which is horrible.
Yeah.
But I remember Marufuji was so good in ROH, he actually had dueling Marufuji chants. You know how chants duel, you know, let's go, blah, blah, let's go, blah, blah, let's go, blah, blah, right?
Yeah.
So he had a let's go, there's a Marufuji, 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 Marufuji chants going on that night.
That's awesome.
Because he's fucking Naomichi Marufuji. Wow, he's the vice president of Noah, too.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, you go through the ranks, you spend your whole career there. I do not recognize any of these names outside of Shizaki.
There's not, dude. There's not. I mean, because like I said, the killer.
And Akira Tao, who's just an advisor because he was one of the 4 guys that went from what's his name? He was well, like I said, with Misawa and Kobashi, it was also Jun Akiyama was one of them. Akira Tao, those are like the biggest names from All Japan.
Yeah.
That went, Genichiro Tenryu went there too. I remember Yoshihiro Takayama. Let's see, who else? Minoru Suzuki. Of course, he's probably going to be here. Takeshi Morishima. Kaiji Muto showed up a few times. That's when their relationship got a little better with All Japan and Noah. While they separated ways, they eventually started working together again. You're going to see a lot of names like the former Gaijin that wrestled, alumni. Currently ACH is there. Lance Archer.
Yeah, Killer Elite Squad. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They were there, and now I guess they've moved over to New Japan.
Everyone's in New Japan now. The Briscoes were there. D'Lo Brown worked there. I don't know who Buchanan is. Colt Cabana, Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Danielson, Davey Richards, Rocky Romero. Had some great. I remember I had a live pay-per-view taping at the Hammerstein Ballroom. No, was it the Hammerstein or the Grand Ballroom upstairs? The Grand Ballroom upstairs, right? One of the matches on the card for the pay-per-view was Rocky Romero versus Naomichi Marufuji. Now, at the time, I'm sitting there like, who the fuck wants to see Rocky Romero against this guy who should be main eventing, right? Match of the night.
Nice.
Easily, match of the night.
Nice.
We were blown away by how good Rocky... At that point, Rocky Romero could probably punt a baby down the street and I'd still be a fan of it. Just saying.
You're a pungy vice.
Yeah, Vader wrestled a few matches there during a mid-2000 run that he did. I think he was a former champ, too. Eddie Edwards, Juventud Guerrera, Hansen.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Nigel McGuinness, Bobby Fish, Magnus.
You saying Juventud Guerrera, dude, made me think. I can't remember which friend of mine who never could understand what they were saying when they were saying Juventud. They would always joke around saying like Rootin' Tootin' Guerrero. What? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't like people like that.
That made me laugh. Oh, man.
God, Hansen is 2 years younger than me.
Dude, that's the...
What have I done with my life?
Dude, Hansen and Rowe, dude, War Machine, those guys are crazy good. I am shocked that WWE hasn't started eyeballing them. And seriously, can we start the rumor mill right now? WWE is interested in War Machine. I want to start that rumor right now.
No one's gonna hear it.
I want to start that rumor right now.
No one's going to hear us say it.
Well, I'm saying it now, and if WWE hires them, I want a royalty, a finder's fee.
I don't know if we'll ever see Vikings in pro wrestling again in the WWE.
Oh, God.
Not since the Berserker went berserk.
Yeah, Huss.
Yeah, Bruiser Brody, after he lost a few brain cells.
Yeah, that's funny.
My God, these guys have been around. And, Hansen's won a lot of shit. And a lot of it's with Raymond Rowe.
That's funny.
Yeah, War Machine is just, I was very stoked to see them when I went to ROH.
A couple weeks ago.
And it was everything I needed to see with two slabs of beef beating the crap out of everyone. Especially Chris Sabin's face.
Yeah.
Because fuck that guy. I've never really liked Chris Sabin on this show, have I?
Nope, not really.
Yeah, you know why, right?
I don't know off the exact reason, but I just know you've hated.
He's fucking boring, and all his matches are the same.
He kind of looks to me. I don't know why, but like, there's certain people that when I see them, they kind of remind me of like Muppets. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, it just he kind of
an insult to Muppets.
Dude, he does. Like, I would always see Sami Zayn with the Generico mask on, and see the big old beard hanging out the bottom, and for some reason, he always looked like a Muppet to me.
Beaker in reverse.
I don't know what it was, but it was just one of those things. Like, I see that, and then once in a while, like, he does his little post in the air, and like he pumps his fist as Generico and would do the Olay thing, and they would like snap a picture of it, and I'd see that, and every single time I would see that picture, my brain thinks of like Daffy Duck when like he's about ready to make a point and he's speechless, and then goes, "You're despicable." Like, I don't know. There's certain.
I can see him easily telling people you are despicable.
I don't know why that popped into my head a lot, but no, there's like a bunch of guys like every now and again, like the Usos right now, right? Okay, you've seen how they are right now with they're trying to be all hood and whatnot. I don't know why I didn't see it before, but when they're cutting promos and shit, and they got their big old freaking hoodies and stuff on, and they're like literally side by side, they look like that freaking two-headed monster from Sesame Street. Like, what? I don't know why that shit pops into my head, but it does. I don't know what it is. Sometimes maybe I have like a weird obsession with the Muppets or something. I don't know.
Speaking of, I gotta see if the Jim Henson exhibit opened at the Museum of Moving Image yet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that shit to open for a while. I really want to see that one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Oh, man. Apparently I'm starting to get tired, and it's because I'm in California, it doesn't make sense. It's still too early.
Oh, you're probably still on Texas time.
Sort of, kind of, yeah. I've been falling asleep anywhere between, like, now and the next hour lately, the past week, so. Because it's, yeah, damn, it's crazy. It's still relatively early.
Yeah, I didn't even get home till about 1:30 last night, so.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
I can't say much of anything.
Yeah, goddamn.
I had work today, finished that shit. The lights apparently turn off at like 5 after 10 now.
Oh, they're like, yeah, you have to leave now.
That's what it seems like.
We don't want you here anymore.
Like, but I'm still facing.
Oh my god. Okay, apparently, at a minor league baseball game, Jerry Lawler made an appearance and proceeded to clothesline the hot dog mascot at the Columbus Clippers baseball game. It just happened to be on my news feed. I don't know why it happened, but apparently a lot of people are commenting, by God, that wiener had a family, God damn it.
Oh, God, I'm really tired of that shit.
That's funny. Oh, good Lord, that's so fun. Damn. That's funny. And also happened to be, just as I'm going through Facebook as we're talking here, somebody happened to post random fun fact on an anime video game Kingdom page. During a Marvel DC crossover, the Joker is hired by the Red Skull to steal an atomic bomb, and when the Joker finds out the Red Skull is a Nazi, the Joker actually attacks him, saying, "I may be a criminal lunatic, but I'm an American criminal lunatic." I love that.
Yeah. Comics.
I love it. I love it. That's so cool. I remember you telling me about that. That's why I brought it up. So.
Fucking comics, man.
It's so
fucking
awesome.
Comics.
So awesome. Yeah, man. I was gonna say, you didn't get anything for Free Comic Book Day, did you?
I didn't go to Free Comic Book Day.
That's right. I remember you were working.
Went to work.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were working because it was on a Saturday or something.
Yeah, I could have gone because I don't work till 5 on a Saturday. I wasn't seeing anything worth it for me to go for this Free Comic Book Day from the place I would normally go to.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a lot of people dealing with a lot of, like, I probably would have loved to get the $5 book bin, the $10 book bin, and shit like that. That would have been great. But seeing how my stack of books in my bedroom hasn't been depleted at all, it's still 4 fucking stacks of books and a giant row of books behind it, it's probably better off that I don't go.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's so funny. Oh, God. Okay.
I would have spent a couple $100 probably on shit I don't need.
Okay, I just saw an article from earlier this year that happened to make an appearance on my timeline, my wall, and it basically is a link that says the Happy Meal toy people were obsessed with the year you were born.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm clicking through this.
Was it 84 for you?
Yeah. So, okay, from 77 through 79, it was the Mick wrist wallet. Basically, it looks like a wristwatch, but it had a container that you can keep crap in. Interesting. From 79 to 81, there was it was Star Trek memorabilia because of the first motion picture. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
82, Playmobil toys.
Playmobil toys are still fucking popular.
Yeah, you get your sheriff and Cowboys Indians type stuff going on. That's pretty cool. 83 and 84, Hot Wheels. Interesting.
Hot Wheels are still the shit. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, well, speaking of things that still have a following, and unfortunately for the people nowadays, the people that were born in these 2 years or earlier are still obsessed with them, and they're not necessarily girls either. 85 through 86, My Little Pony. That's funny. So yeah, those are in there. Oh my god, I remember these. 87, Changeables. It was basically Transformers. They had like the McDonald's food, and it would change into a robot, like a head.
Yeah, trust me. I think I still have the Fry Guy and maybe a milkshake.
I have I want to say I have an ice cream cone or something somewhere, and maybe a hamburger. And then we got 88
with our toys combined.
Yeah, exactly.
We have partially a collection.
Exactly. 88, the McNugget Buddies, like Mr. Potato Head type things, but they're all.
I remember those.
That's funny, dude. One looks like Patrick Troughton. That's kind of funny. The Fry Kids in 89. I remember those hardcore. I had a bunch of those. They're funny. One with the fuzzy bunny slippers. I had that one. 90 is Camp McDonald Land, where they did like canteens and spoons and stuff. Like,
so this is more like, McDonald's like not a lot of stuff that's just like random.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey man, remember those GoBots figures, man? Those were the shit.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, I mean, we had occasionally, like you said, the occasionally had stuff like that. Even some more on this list, Hot Wheels and stuff. But some of them they made like McDonald's exclusives. The next one's on here, 91, Tiny Toons Flip Cars. You remember Tiny Toon Adventures?
Of course, I remember Tiny Toon Adventures. I still have the song on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Well, these cars were it was flip cars, basically, meaning they had one character one way, and then you push the character down into the car, and another one would pop up the other side, and you flip it over. It was pretty cool. So like one side looks like a carrot for Buster Bunny, and then you'd flip it down, and it would be somebody, like it might be what's the name of the cat that was unlucky? Furball or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
So they had that, or Go-Go, the Dodo with Babs or whatever. So yeah, they had a few of them. That's pretty cool. The Nickelodeon game gadgets. You had one that looked like a microphone that basically you talked into and it echoed, or it literally looks like it has a trigger, and you push the trigger and it slaps the hands together like it was an applause thing.
Nice.
That's 92. Let's see. 93 was the Barbies, the Barbie phase, I guess. Then.
Barbie's done a lot of shit over the years with that. So is Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Cars are very popular in
McDonald's stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 1994 marked the 15th anniversary for the Happy Meal. So they did a birthday card train, which was like a hodgepodge of all the past characters that they've had. So they had some like Berenstein Bear stuff. They had the McDonald Land kids. They had Tiny Toons, Barbie, E.T., the Muppets. They had a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool looking on these things. 95, the Power Rangers.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's cool. 96, Space Jam. Space Jam.
I'm sorry, that just makes me laugh because one of my coworkers, apparently, when she was going to school, there was like one movie that they played.
Nice.
And it was Space Jam.
That's funny.
And she hates it.
Uh-huh.
So when I almost bought her the Blu-ray of it.
Just to be a dick.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
Problem is she don't have a Blu-ray player.
97 was something called Sky Dancers. It was like literally pull the ripcord.
Yeah, I know they are. You ripcord them, their arms turn to wings, they flip in the air and shit like that.
Yeah.
They actually, I remember one of the stupidest things ever was they were a balloon in the parade once.
Oh, God.
Or for a few years, even.
Really? Huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird. 98 would have been the rise of the Tamagotchi.
I still have one, I think.
My parents couldn't afford the actual one.
I never bought them.
See, so we got like the cheapy like $2 knockoff.
Yeah, I never bought them.
Yeah.
Okay, they were pretty much just shit. I have I think a couple of bootleg ones too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go through that and see, just throw that out there and see if anyone wants to buy them or something.
Nice. Oh God, 99 mini Furbies.
Oh shit! I wonder if that's what I saw at the Salvation Army a couple of days ago.
Could have been.
Because I saw a tiny ass Furby at the Salvation Army.
That could have been.
And I completely avoided the board game section. I'm like, you can stay over there. I'm not going over there.
Those things are creepy, dude. Like shit, dude. They did a game, like a more most recent game, for PC. It was like an indie game called Mama, and it basically is like a horror survival game where you unwrap you're like an 8-year-old kid and you unwrap your present too early, and it's this little Furby thing, and the
I've had this conversation with someone else before.
Yeah, and this Mama Furby thing comes to life and tries to kill you.
Yeah, and you have to keep the little ones happy and shit.
Yeah, dude, it's creepy as hell, dude. My freaking nephew loves that too. I'm like, dude, when I was your age, I was afraid of my own goddamn shadow, and you're playing horror games. Goddamn.
We were punks, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's see. 2000, the Emperor's New Groove toys. 2001 was Spy Kids. In 2002, we had 100 Years of Disney. That's cool. They have some really... It basically almost looks like what you would have seen as part of the Disney Infinity. It literally is a character on a platform, and that's it.
There's nothing wrong with that. I have a shitload of Disney Infinity stuff in my on my comic book shelves.
Yeah.
Of course, it's all Star Wars related and naked Judy from Zootopia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is actually really good. I really like that movie.
It very much is.
2003 was a Finding Nemo craze, and then 2004 was Lilo and Stitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to see that Disney started to make a comeback in these toys.
Yeah, 2005, the Cat and the Dog Art List collection. I've never heard of this. I don't remember.
The what?
It says, this 2005, it says the Cat and the Dog Art List collection. It literally looks like the bodies are really small, the heads are really big with really big eyes and noses kind of thing.
Oh, so where Funko got their inspiration from.
Kinda, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, collars and keychain. Their collars acted as keychains so you can tote them around on your backpack.
Well, that's still something that's very popular these days.
Yeah, especially anime stuff. 2006 was Cars, the movie.
Or Lego characters.
That's true too. 2006 Cars, the movie with Lightning McQueen and stuff. 2007, really? American Idol toys.
I'm not surprised.
That's weird. And then that's funny. They actually a lot of the stuff that they did with the Nickelodeon stuff back in the '92 basically looks similar to the ones that they did with American Idol, and they just like rebranded them. That's weird. Huh, interesting. Digisports in 2008, which basically looks like the 1980s like handheld football game or handheld basketball games. You remember how?
Oh, it's like the old Tiger Electronics shit?
Yeah, they look like those. Yeah.
I love those things. I still got a few of them.
So that's pretty.
And I regret nothing.
And 2009 was they actually did legit Nerf guns, like tiny little Nerf guns that shot 1 or 2 darts.
That's cool.
That's kind of neat. I didn't realize they even did that. 2010 were the finger skateboards. They have on here Star Wars, Clone Wars specifically. I thought the finger skateboards kind of drove me nuts for a while. 2011, Young Justice.
Show that's coming back.
Yeah. 2012.
Young Justice Season 3 has been announced.
Nice. 2020.
Unfortunately, we probably won't get Icon or Rocket in it because they're Milestone characters, and DC doesn't seem to think Milestone's worth anything. Yeah, well. Even though Milestone was some of the best comics to come out of the 90s.
We got 2012 SpongeBob Sport Toys. Literally, it's like the characters actually looking like they're posed doing stupid sports.
Sometimes the best ones are the ones that don't do anything. They're just little figurines you put on a shelf and call it a fucking day.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, one of the things I remember having was a little Alf.
Oh, God, yes. See, I think
we looked them up one time on the show.
Yeah, I remember. The one that I remember was the moon guy. You remember the little moon character they had back in the day as a spokesperson? I don't know if you remember that. Okay, let me see if I can find a picture of him just so I can send it to you in the chat.
I'm sure I'll remember it once you show me. It's just I need to see it.
McDonald's Moon Man. Let me see. Yeah, McDonald's Moon Man toys. Yeah, I remember having some of these. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Copy image location and popping it in the Skype.
No, not Instagram. God dang it.
There you go.
Yeah, now I remember this dude.
Yeah, I had some of those growing up. Shoot, I guess recently they've done Happy Meal books. They did like little small books that with little mini short stories for kids.
Oh shit! I actually have one of those from Wendy's at work.
That's funny.
And one of it was a Peanuts book.
Nice.
For just a handful of words.
Nice. In 2014 they did American Girl. They did the Peanuts movie in 2015. God, and
how many times tell people to put that shit away, put that away. I will take it and you will never get it back.
Yeah. And then 2016 was the year of the emoji. So, there you go.
Might be again this year too with the movie coming out.
Oh God, help us.
You've seen that, right?
I've seen the preview for it. It looks horrible.
I have not even seen a preview for it. I've just seen posters.
Yeah, it looks horrible. It looks absolutely horrible. And then this year there was a recent episode of Doctor Who where a robot race basically couldn't speak English at all. There were earthbound robots that were created by humans, but for some reason instead of speaking humans, it basically displays an emoji as a way to speaking human language, any human language. I don't care what language it is. Speaking human.
Speak human, goddammit.
But they would speak emoji. It would literally display an emoji, and it would basically it's trying to serve you based on how you felt, and if you felt like sadness or grief, eventually it got to a point where they didn't know how to deal with it, and if anybody wasn't happy, it would kill them. I'm dead serious. This is an episode of Doctor Who from this season. It's really
probably don't watch
really weird. Yeah, really weird episode. Yeah. So, what was it? You were looking up. What were you looking up there? You were looking up another toy thing, or something to yourself.
No, I didn't look up anything. I know we were talking about the Alf finger puppets.
Oh,
I know we
okay.
talked about it one time before. I wonder how much they go for, because I wonder if I still have one. No, not Folk Manus Puppet Finger, although I have to look what that is. Apparently it's... What am I looking at? Lop-eared rabbit finger puppet. Mini alpaca finger puppet. Mini hedgehog. Why did I open this? Oh my god, they have a praying mantis finger puppet.
Nice.
Where does your finger go with the monkey?
Oh god.
I'm just gonna post this in the
Oh, dude, that's so funny. I happened to type Alf McDonald's toy on eBay, and shockingly, what comes up when I did that was nothing having to do with Alf, but Muppet Babies came up. The Christmas plushies. My mom actually owns a whole set of those. The Miss Piggy, Kermit, and Fozzie.
That's cool.
Those are cool. I forgot
Alf
those were.
the complete series for only $40.43, and of course none of them are available.
Aww.
Stuffed animals and plush toys. Let's see if maybe they're in there, because we all need something Alf related, don't we?
Sure.
We don't? Okay. Yes, that's what I want. Fun costumes, adult overhead Alf mask, standard. It's only $25, so that ain't bad.
Let's see. Alf the Complete Series on eBay is $40.
Oh, Burger King Alf 11-inch plush hand puppet. That's the one I actually had too. Born to Rock. Apparently, they must have made larger ones too. Because I only remember them being about 5-6 inches tall, like perfect to beat the crap out of some G.I. Joes with. But hey, this one's only like $20.
Nice. That's so funny.
Collect the many faces of Alf. Only at Burger King.
That's funny.
1988. Jesus Christ, I'm old.
I really didn't watch Alf too much.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking old. Oh, that Reptar's so cute.
Reptar.
I was like, I would never collect Rugrats toys, but there's a Reptar pop out there that I really want to get.
Yeah, I have seen that too, yeah.
Just because it's Reptar. Man, you can even find fucking, like, Burger King shit on Amazon. I'm looking at a really crappy super deformed Darth Vader that was like a Burger King toy from 2005. Super Star Wars Burger King Darth Vader Saga Series 2005 rare chase figure. So rare, you have a tiny ass picture that no one can see. So rare, you're selling it for $1.47.
Yeah, they actually have a set of those five of the changeable things for McDonald's toys. And it's a soda cup, a shake, a fry, a chicken McNugget, and a hotcakes.
Sounds delicious.
That's funny. That's so cool. Oh man. All right, you wanna close this thing out then?
Yeah, I think people are probably bored listening to us talk about toys.
Yeah, and hey, at least we got away from talking about deaths.
Yeah, or wrestling.
Yeah, so alright, well on that note, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell thingy on YouTube, so you can get the alerts and stuff when these shows go live. Gorilla Blood Radio on Instagram, Scott NDX on Instagram. Yeah.
Instagram on Instagram.
Yeah. Just add water, you get an Instagram. Whatever. Yeah, so that's about it. Anything else you want to add?
2 + 2 is 4.
2 + 2 is 4. Cool. On that note, for Scott NDX, I am Daniel Correa, and shoot. we shall talk to you next week here on Gorilla Blood Radio. Nighty night.
You sounded confused there. Are you sure we're going to be on next week?
More than likely.
I don't trust that.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Sorry. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Nick.